What's going on, people? Welcome to a whole new video on the channel. Welcome to some Forza Horizon 5 for today's video. And a wheel spin video, actually, because that's what's gonna happen. Also, this video is proudly sponsored by my own Discord. Link to that down below. Go check it out and join if you're new to the channel and new to the videos and new to me. Also, there's a little thing going on right now where I'm going to be making a video basically rating or roasting or whatever your cars, the cars that you own, not in-game, in real life. So, yeah, I made that, that little segment of the Discord there, the little channel available so you guys can post your cars in there. Please go and check it out if you have something interesting that you want to show off or whatever. Like I said, go join the Discord and check it out and post your car there, and you may be featured in a little video coming in the next few days, maybe a week or so, but we'll see. Anyway, that's pretty much what I wanted to say at the start of this. Right, if you haven't really been on my channel before, welcome first of all. And the way the wheel spin videos work, I get to build a car for something completely random. A random wheel spin will pick what I get to build it for, and then the wheel spins from in-game, which are right here, they'll get to pick my budget and the car that gets to go ahead and, you know, get built. So, off screen, I have to spin this wheel spin because if I spin it on screen, it'll lag really badly. Actually, should I? I think you guys will be able to hear. So let's say, if I have the game basically, highlighted, it's fine, right? It spins fine. If I have the actual wheel itself highlighted, and I spin it with this game open, it lags badly. So listen to it, right? Ready? Oh, it's actually spinning, okay. It's a little laggy. It is, it's a drift build. There you go. Well, it landed on a drift build. I'm gonna have to screenshot this real quick so you can show you guys in the video itself. But yeah, drift build. What exactly am I gonna get though? I'm gonna choose super wheel spin this time around because the last time we went with normal wheel spins, so this is gonna be... Oh... I mean, it literally landed on the bare minimum. Usually what we go with is 20 grand being the minimum that you can actually do anything to a car to make it interesting. And then it landed on an Infiniti Q60 with 22 grand. It is literally the bare minimum. This is a concept car. Hasn't this guy been in the Forza series for like 25 years now? They haven't added like an actual proper Infiniti in the Forza Horizon series, have they? It's... I've done this before by the looks of things. I don't know if I've built this thing for drifting with the wheel spins or I just ended up building one of these things for drifting just in general, but I guess this is kind of what it landed on. Yeah, why are these the only Infinitis that are in this? I'm pretty sure the Forza Motorsport series actually has some very interesting Infinitis in the game. So I wonder why the Motorsport series has them and then this game just doesn't. I mean, this is cool, I like this. Is this a V6? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a V6. It's a good looking car for being a 2015. I mean, it is a concept, but I don't know what car this... we don't have Infiniti, well, we don't have an Infiniti, like, dealer or anything here in Ireland, and there's not really that many of them in Europe in general, so... Yeah, I don't really know what the actual version of this car is in real life. I obviously know the old Infinitis, G35, G37s and all that stuff. And that, but, yeah, this one... I don't really know what it is, like the Q series of cards. I don't really know them off by heart, really, because we don't really have them here. You know what I mean? Yeah, I like it. It looks good. It looks like a kind of like a Mercedes C-Class, basically the C-Class Coupe, the old C-Class Coupe. Kind of more angular though. I like it. It's cool. It's a cool car. Right. Well, I have to build this thing now into some sort of a drift car. For only 22 grand. So, how is this going to work then? I feel like the main and most important thing has to be the drift suspension. I have to add that on. Or else it's a no-go. Power and weight. What are we looking at for power and weight? 400 horsepower. That's not bad though. It's not bad at all. 1,600 kilos? What's weight reduction? See, some people have said to me that basically this setup of weight reduction should be free. That's what some people have said. And then same with the visual aspects of the car itself. So if I did decide to add some sort of a body kit or whatever to a car, or change the wheels, for example, that should also not be part of the budget. So I'm gonna go with your guys, since you guys have said that. So I'm gonna try to go with 22 grand now, and then I'll do that second stage, like weight reduction or whatever. People were saying we can wide body this thing. Jeez, 5 grand to wide body it. I actually don't really mind. It will end up adding weight to it, but I don't think it'll change drastically. Damn. Like, we could actually get this thing to look kind of sick. Okay, I'll do this since this is a visual change. I'm gonna do this at the very end. Okay. What else can I do for 20 grand? We can engine swap this thing for 20 grand, but I can't do that. That's just too much. Tires are incredibly expensive, so there's no reason. I don't see anything. Wait, can I not actually change? I can't change the track width at all. Okay. Transmission. Actually, diff is the one thing I definitely need to change. So race diff for that. And wait, actually, we can probably no race diff for that. And then I can change my transmission, which unlocks I can just pick the sports transmission and leave whatever the standard trans that's in it now. Which I think is, yeah, it's a 7-speed transmission. It unlocks the final drive, which is kind of what I need, mostly. Clutch helping to get to change gears a little bit quicker. Doesn't really change my acceleration too much or anything like that, so I'm pretty sure it changes the gears very quickly anyway. So I'm going to leave that alone. I think the only thing I can possibly do now to get this thing to be better. Oh man, tire changes are expensive. See, because I want to put better tires on this thing, but it is 10 grand. Like, the snow tires would make a significant difference in our sliding capabilities. You know? And then now kind of just increase the power up until I get to 22. 22, there we go. 21,950. That should technically be it, right? And then we do the weight reduction and the body kit, the wide body. And the wheels. And we can possibly make this thing look the part as well now. This is pretty much how I think I'm going to finish this build off like this. 492 horsepower, which I think is fine. Especially with the slight weight reduction of a few... I think it's probably going to be about like 50 kilos. Especially after we add the body kit, which adds weight. And then we do the weight reduction that just kind of gets rid of some weight. I think so. So that's why I'm doing this build like this. It's like so many like different... I like factors that go into building this thing that just make no sense. So technically that was the build done, right? Like the build with cash. Getting rid of stuff out of the car would be this. Or sorry, like doing extra bits and pieces would be that, and then this. And I think it's actually heavier. Wait, unless it got rid of my weight reduction after I've done that. Yeah, it did. Okay. So 1,511, okay. Track width is much better now as well, by the looks of things. And then we can change our actual wheels to something else that don't look like that, pretty much. Yeah, there's actually a good new selection of wheels as well. Now we can probably add some Vorsteiners onto this thing to make it look pretty ridiculous. Which I'm kind of tempted to do, just because it'd be kind of funny to add some of these brand new wheels that were added into the game. These actually look really good. I mean, there's a bunch of new wheels from Vorsteiner that they've added into the game that we can possibly add onto this thing. We can go with full center locking nuts as well. That would be jokes. We do also have, I think, multi-piece Vorsteiner wheels as well. In game. Oh, we have this. Is that it? Was it just a one? What about this? Do we have any more here? Well, racing, rotor farm. No. Okay, so they're all in these ones here. Okay. Okay. I do like... Where is the ones that I really like? I do like these ones a lot. These ones right here. The VFN. And same with these ones. I don't know. There's something about these like kind of single spoke that's split into like 2 spokes at the end. I actually kind of like these a lot. I don't know if I want to keep them in black though. We can probably change that as well. A little bit. And I think that's it, right? We can't really change anything else. We can change the wing. We can put a big wang on this thing. Again, it's not really going to help us with anything, but I can slap it on. And there is an extra 14 grand technically spent, which shouldn't technically count. Which is what people have been saying for the videos. Okay, well, I guess that's the build done. Let's have a quick look at the paints for this thing. Surely. Yeah, I was about to say, surely we can have something else for the paint of this thing. I feel like it deserves to be a nice, like, brightish color. I don't know. Infinity always have such boring colors, don't they? It's like just grey or black or that's it. Or white. I don't really see many Infinities in like weird colors. Like the green looks weird, or like sorry, not weird, but like it looks good. Like even this color looks good. Even that color looks good. I kind of want to go with like a bluish green type of color for this thing. I don't know. I really like that this like type of color anyway. On the majority of the cars that I drive, so yeah. Anyway, what else do we have here? A nice orange would be nice. Something like this, I think, would suit this car quite a lot. I mean, anything that's kind of colorful would suit the car quite a lot. Let's have a look at the actual paint options for this thing. I'm actually tempted to make these look like they are diamond cut, because that will make it look so much nicer, in my opinion. So let's go with some brushed aluminium here. Semi-gloss and then brushed. They already look so much better. Like that. Paint group 2 is basically that inside bit, which I don't actually mind keeping it in either a gloss black or a gloss grey. Paint group 3 is that bit. I'm gonna pick the exact same thing as before. And then you have the inner barrel again. Same as before. And then I'm not gonna change. There is actually a lip. Wait, how big is that lip? Okay, that lip should technically be brushed. Like, that looks perfect. They look brilliant. And then the brakes we didn't actually change, but we can apparently change the color of them. Regardless. I don't really mind going with like an orange color like we had before. Same as the paint. Alright, you know what? That actually looks kind of clean. I like it. Even with those wheels. Even with those wheels and the body kit. I mean, the body kit's a bit ridiculous, but I mean, it's fun to have on. Is this the same? I'm pretty sure is there a version of this car in Forza Motorsport that you can have, and it looks like this, and it's like a Forza edition. And I don't know, that wing just gives me Forza edition vibes. I haven't really done anything to this thing. Okay, it kind of loses itself a little bit. Has a lot of steering angle though. Okay. It slips a lot. It loves spinning its wheels a lot. I mean, it's a good thing. We wanted to do that. Alright, cool. I love the massive glass roof though. The glass roof is so sick. You can just see in front of you as well. Oh, it's actually not bad. Alright, I'm gonna slap a small little tune on this thing. Maybe have some slightly stretched gears out as well. We'll see. We'll see. Now, instead of bringing it down the mountain pass and being boring about it, I thought we could bring it over into this little custom drift circuit that we have available over here. You guys should have seen this if you've seen the videos on the channel before, but if you haven't, there is this map. It's called Custom Drift Circuit. You saw who it was from as well. And all you do is you come up here, and this guy's created basically a custom drift circuit. And you can see all the different lines on the ground on the minimap. And I feel like this guy will be perfect for this. I don't know why. The traction with this thing is just so little. I mean, the snow tires are quite slippery in general, but like, I feel like pushing this thing along is Feels like a little bit of a struggle for the car. Like, I feel like it needs a bit more traction. I did swap the tires out, obviously. I did swap the tires out, obviously, from the stock ones to these ones, but I think the stock ones might have had a little bit more grip than these. But for slower drifting like this would be a really good map to like tandem on, you know? But for slower drifting like this, it is perfect. And that's exactly the reason why I came on this map. And even with the tune that I have onto this thing, I'm trying not to spin out, but at the same time... Oh, not spin out, I'm trying not to straighten up, but at the same time, it's kind of hard. Those mirrors are weird, man. It's so odd. It's so weird. It's so weird, but the car seems like so stable though. I'm pretty sure this is why I probably had one of these built. I think, honestly, for whatever... Oh yeah, let's go into here actually. Let's do a few rings as well, whilst we're here. Look how much I can extend my slides out as well. All I have to do is just get rid of a little bit of angle and it just goes out so wide. This is... Oh my god, I bit the inside of my mouth. This is one of the smoothest cars I've driven in this game. Or drifted in this game. With this power, this setup that I have, just a little bit of throttle control and the steering is like so little with the input. This is honestly, it feels like one of the smoothest cars I've ever slid in this game. What a cool car. I wonder if I said the same thing the last time when I built one of these things. I actually don't even know if I built it for a video or not, you know? But this genuinely feels like one of the smoothest cars I've ever slid in this game. Oh, I try not to crash, but I had to push myself along a little bit. Second gear is just a bit too short. Like, the way I change my gear ratios as well is like, I kind of just... Well, you've seen it. I shorten my gear ratios a little bit. So basically I can make third and fourth be the main gears for this thing. And they kind of are. Dropping into second I feel like is a little useless. Third is perfect. It's like the perfect amount of torque in third for this car to constantly keep its back end out, you know? I'm gonna try to go with a little bit more oomph. Oh my god, bro, I can be so smooth with this thing. That's crazy. Go 360. It's so easy. For only 22 grand, well, technically a little more with the wide body kit, but this is not going to drive differently if it didn't have the body kit on. I don't think so anyway. I mean, it changes the track width though significantly, right, with the wide body kit, so maybe it's a little different. Wide body kit is 5 grand and the rest of the setup was like 21,950 technically, right? It's without the weight reduction. Weight reduction barely did anything though to this, especially that stage weight reduction. You know, if you did the stage 3 weight reduction where you actually did you know, all the removal of everything, which is technically what it should be, even though the car still has an interior afterwards. It seems like it could make a difference, but this weight reduction, nah, I don't think so. Like, I can have an insane amount of control with this car. See what I mean? It's so smooth and so easy to drive. It's ridiculous. This is one of the smoothest drift cars I've ever built in this game. Oh, that's on a budget. How mad is that? Actually, I don't think I can get tired of driving this thing. The mountain pass, I feel like it would be a bit too long. Like, I think it would require this car to have a bit more power. I think so. I think so, because there will be some of the corners there where you kind of have to, like, extend your slide quite a bit. Almost driving fully in a straight line. And I don't see that going well at all with this car. Because it has barely any grip to push itself along. Like, it takes a while for it to, like, sort of catch some grip and then push itself along. And I genuinely feel like this could kind of struggle a little bit if you break it out on the mountain pass. That's why I thought bringing it here would be a good idea. A much better idea, anyway, than bringing it on the mountain pass. What a sick car. Seriously. Try it for yourselves. Let me know what you think. Just build it similarly like this, and it should be fine. I'll try to see if I can drift the entire outside of this. Because this is what I'm trying to say. Like, for these, like, longer corners, I feel like... Look how long it takes to actually get up the speed. I'm still not... Okay. I'm still not at a fast enough speed to be able to stay consistently sideways. Look, it, like, straightens up again. Like, I'm still just driving normally here. See, this is what I mean, like... And we have corners like this on the mountain pass. So I don't think that this car is capable to drift the entire mountain pass. I generally don't. What about the inside of the stadium? Can we drift that? Like, the longer corners are no-go for this guy. The tighter corners, the ones that we had on that track, very good. So let's try the inside of the track, maybe. I'm still not at a high enough speed to be able to do this. See what I mean? Like, it takes so long. No, there's no chance I'm drifting this. No, it's already slowing down. I just don't have the power. It's still only like, what, 400 and something horsepower. Yeah, it's just shy of 500 horsepower, but it weighs 1,500 kilos. Like, trying to drift at over 100 miles an hour is not great. It's not great. Anything lower than that, it's super, super good. Like, you can attempt to try and get it to go sideways, but you can see I was just dropping speed. Instead of, like, being able to spin those rear wheels, it's just dropping speed. And you may be saying, why don't you try lower gear? You know, do fourth. There. Fourth does the exact same thing. Except it just drops speed a tiny bit slower. Like, I'm just keeping it floored, and you can see it just dropping revs as well, and it's not... It's just not able to do it. Not consistently, anyway. Yeah, it needs more power for longer corners like this, but that track was perfect for it. That was really good. Alright, well, I'm happy with this build, honestly. I felt like with 22 grand we weren't going to be able to build anything interesting out of it, but we built something much more interesting than what I expected. Anyway, that's going to be it. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. Like I said, don't forget about the Discord, where you guys can send over your cars that you own, so I can roast them or rate them or whatever for a future video. But yeah, this was the Infiniti Q60, right? Yeah, Q60 concept. Super, 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 super smooth car. One of the smoothest cars I've ever drifted in this game, hands down. And it is just lovely. I think, like I said, if you're trying to tandem with a car, this could possibly be a really good car for it. You can do some good stuff if you're up for that. Anyway, that's it from me. Thank you for watching, everybody. I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.